Let's talk about Cameron Ferraro, the human incarnation of Jake the Dog from Adventure Time. Many of us know him as classmate and fellow student, but more of us know him as dad. Cameron is a hard man to forget with his glorious facial hair and memorable speeches. Who could forget the iconic "Don't Have Children" speech, the single most quoted speech in the class? I remember seeing Cameron in Burdick's class, and that is a moment I will never forget. I saw him and thought, good for the older generations for coming back and finishing their education. It's never too late. Then I found out he was the same age as me. When you first meet Cameron outside of school wearing his socks and sandals with an apron that says Grill Sergeant on it, you think, is this guy going to come up to me, put his hand on my shoulder, and ask me to play a round of catch while calling me sport? Answer is yes. He will most likely do that. Pretty soon, we're going to forget Cameron's real name and simply refer to him as Dad. Cameron is the kind of guy who you're never quite sure if he's high, drunk, or just having a good time. And most of the time, it is all three. Cameron, we all know you want to be Leonardo DiCaprio, copying his goatee and walk. But we also see what that famed goatee is becoming. Yeah. And while DiCaprio nearly kills himself every movie he's in to prove his acting skills, so does Cameron almost kill himself on any given Friday night to prove his chops as a man. Cameron drinks like he alone can save the world from flooding, and by golly, he's starting with a beer. Now, I mentioned the "Don't Have Children" speech before, and although Cameron claimed to not have kids in order to save money, we all know that was his excuse to help him sleep at night. Takes two to make a baby, Cam. And was anyone else confused by how the man who gave a speech on how to be a dad also gave a speech on why you shouldn't have kids? Either there's some opposing viewpoints going on, or Cam, you have some major life regrets. And so, Cameron, father, daddy, on behalf of the class, thank you for the memorable moments, the great speeches, and filling that hole in our hearts that our own fathers could not. As Cameron once said, it's always a great day to be a Republican.